Hello and welcome, you amazing person. My name is... Hello and welcome, you amazing person. My name is Rob, and I am the Manic Gaming Guy. In today's video, we're back on the rally track, making some more improvements. Some high detailing for sure on the way. In the last video, we mostly was working on the industry town, so this road looked a bit more busy and fun when you come blasting through. In this video, I thought we'd take a look at the dirt track and see if we can make some improvements with some decals and add in some 3D objects to help give you some reference of speed and some pleasurable eye candy. As you can see in this shot, I've already added some decals and it's already making a big improvement. To save some time, I've gone through some of my objects, grabbed some useful things I think we can plot around the rally track. Not all of everything you see here I will use, but a fair few of them I'll chuck in just to give us some reference of what we are achieving with our road. Yeah, because it's a rally track, you're achieving stuff. I don't know where I was going with that, but you know what I mean. We got some good stuff to use. I think these ones in particular will be quite useful. Probably should just put this one every 100 yards. To give the road some more character and meaning, I'm going to add a T-junction where you can see a bit of dirt road under those trees there, and maybe put another industry area just so this road's got a bit more of a meaning, a use, some reason why it should be there, and also it gives us some more eye candy to see and will help with speed references. I want to say thank you to everyone who subscribes and likes my videos, and also everyone who is a member or has been a member or will be a future member. You're all amazing people. That includes the people on my Patreon. Here's a list of some of you amazing people. It really does help push me along and keep making these videos, which I hope lots of you enjoy. And one day we're going to have a beautiful map to bet about on. So without further ado, let's jump into editing this rally track and making it look spanking. I think my first step is going to be to put this T-junction area in, so when I come to do my decals I don't have to do any splice or anything, because that does mess up the pattern a little bit. Even though it's not too important because it is a rally track, it's going to be messy. But yeah, I'm not going to put loads of detail into this place. Just something you can see on the way past, a nice security fence, a big fat turning place for trucks and lorries to turn in, because I imagine that's what they'll be going up at this road and being used for. Now these trees are being laid and generated by the bio tool, so you'd think you'd have troubles getting rid of them and editing them, but luckily no, the forest tool can now still be used to grab a chunk of it. Oh, that's not the chunk I want, and then just push delete and off it goes. And then just a little bit of a tidy up, get rid of some of these extra little bits it didn't grab, and jobs are good, and we can go from there. I think I need to go a little bit further, and then yeah, I think that should do for now. I think I'll mark out the road where I want it. Yep, something like that will do. Right, and then terraformed and made it a bit bigger, but you'll see now that some of the trees may be under the map. We can then use the forest tool to grab the snap to terrain, and then clickety click click click, they come back up. But if you have a problem with not all of them coming back up, you'll probably have to find yourself going through all the brushes that you probably did use, bring them back up to the surface. I also need to do this down the track because some of the trees along the way are also floating in weird ways. Now that that's done, I'm going to find myself with some out of place bushes. So let's just grab them, delete them, or move them. Do whatever you like. Right, that's the T-junction looking about right. I'm not sure what detailing, like I said. It's going to go in here. It'll be like a mini dirt track or something like that with some jumps, I'm sure. But for now, we're just going to put a nice wall that goes around this way. Maybe a few tall objects you can see over the hedges and stuff. Maybe some buildings on the front. Just so it does look like a place. And then, yeah, this little bit of the map will be done. Well, not the map, this little area will be done for now, for the rally track, to make it look good for videos and fun and good times. Just looking at my little pick mix area, and I think this is going to be the fence we shall use. Let's see about the snap on. That's the first one in place. I'm going to get these in a nice straight line. I'm going to use the little world correlation button. We're going to hit Control D to duplicate, and then use the axes to just slide it along and get it in the right place. And then we can use Shift to duplicate, not duplicate, to select both of those, then duplicate, and then slide it all the way along until we're finished. I want to make sure I get a really nice curve. So what I'm going to do is use the paint tool, because it is a circle. Put any old random thing down, as long as it actually looks different. Yeah, that would do. Line it up to whereabouts you think you want it. Obviously, you've got to think it the right size. So maybe this big. Get it on the 90-degree point. Line the 90-degree point up. Maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, we go for something like that. And let's go follow that around. Nice. There's one curve done. Now I'm really unorganized by the way, people. Don't be like this. You probably should put everything in categories. This should be the race, rally area, or whatever. But anyway, we progress. Should be able to highlight all of them and then duplicate them all. We'll put the snap tool on. This might not work, put the snap tool on, but we'll give it a go anyway. And then turn that so it's correct. Move that along so it's correct. And then that probably should be up here so it's correct. And it's not quite perfect, so we'll turn that off and we'll rotate it in. And then maybe I'm going to make it more lined up to the actual road itself. Then the entrance. Get that angle right. And then put it in place. Has anyone spotted the boo-boo I've made yet? Oops. It's okay. It don't matter. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going crazy. That should do. Okay, what I'm going to do now is the edges of the road. So if you can see, this is quite a random patchy edge. If we jump over to the other bit, you can see we got some decals going on. There is 2 being used, and I think I'm going to carry on using both of them. We'll start with this one, just by holding Control C. If you want to know what one I'm using, it's not going to show me in there. Go away then. Go. Don't worry about it. If I stretch that out, you can see it. There's the dirt grass edge. There we go. Let's simply put it in. Now, some of these do only work one way. So, you got to keep that in mind when you're putting them down. Which way did I use it? Did I use it this way? I think I did. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. We've got the faded edge on the outside of the road and then the dirty bit on the inside, but then I do lay it over with this one. So let's go over here and put that down so you can see it, which is another, see that well on there, another dirty edge, but it's a bit more detailed and a bit more fun than this one. Let's get place in. There we go. Already looking 10 times better. Need to add some more signs, I think. And then continue with the rest of the road. And nice. Already some more character. I think that's pretty good. I think my next step is going to be continue this decal around the corner. And this little S-bend. And then this big bend. And then this other S-bend. As well as, I'm pretty sure we got some S-bend signs somewhere. Yes, so we will put them where needed. Oh my days, this can take a while. I wish they had a tool for doing this. You know, one that worked. I do need to change the colour of one of the grasses. You can tell. It's quite a difference. I'm pretty sure if I go into here, and like into here, material editor. No, did I click on the right thing? Yeah, there it is, hidden up in that corner. As usual, for some reason. Does it have the grass? Why is it not letting me choose the grass? Okay, there'll be a way for me to find that decal and edit it and make that grass a bit darker, or I can even edit my own grass and make it a bit lighter. I kind of like colour of my grass. We'll see. I wish I took a before picture now. This was a field of rows when I was doing a tutorial. I showed people that one. Just deleted chunks of it, added some trees, dipped the map through the water. It looks quite a nice little Lake District sort of area. And then on the corner, I thought, hey, it'd be nice if we come around the corner and see it. So I had to move some trees down, these trees here, out of the way. And then we were left this open spot. And yeah, I thought I'd throw in a nice little hangout area. Put some rocks around it and some decals. Come out really nice. Didn't take too long. Just wish we could sort out what's going on with these white things. Made a tunnel of trees. I do like my tree tunnel. Imagine it's going to be quite scary to drive through here really fast. The slightest mistake. Hey! What are you doing? The slightest mistake could be your last mistake that you make. Trees. Beautiful trees. Tree tunnel. We like our tree tunnel. And do I leave it quite open or do we put some hedges? No, I think open. Looks quite scary. Look more scary if you can see the trunks. Yes. I think you're not part of my normal trees, are you? No, you can go. You can go, sir. Well, it is another day. I was just looking over the track to see if there's anything I can do. I only wanted to do from Warmth, if we go over here. No, too far. Too far. I wanted to do from the start point, the finish line, the start line. I wanted to detail from here and managed to get all the way to the quarry. So here. And I think we've done that. Actually, no, I mean up to the town. So up to here, I guess. And I think we've achieved that. So now the rightful thing to do is to send a rally car around it and see how much more pleasurable it is. Yes, good times. I think it should be quite fun driving through these woods. Yes, let's get on it. So there you have it. That has been some more detailing added to the rally track. We have got plenty more to do with adding some more to the quarry and adding some more to where the river exit bit is. As you saw, we had some trees in the way, so that needs fixing. We will get onto that in the future, so if that's your cup of tea, do feel free to like and subscribe. Keep it real, stay safe, and share that love. Bye bye.